thousands of luxury vehicles not going to Russia. In this corner of the sprawling lot, 200 top-end Cadillac Escalades, street value in excess of $15 million. The spoils of sanctions literally piling up inside Belgium's megaport Zeebrugge, a new front line in Europe's economic war with Russia, pitting Belgian customs agents against Russia's sanctioned oligarchs.
We have been freezing over 200 billion euros of Russian assets. We have also other luxury goods that are being blocked. Momentarily, there are 2,500 containers being blocked for more investigations.
But who actually owns these seized valuables, and can they be sold for money to support Ukraine? It's fast becoming a pressing question, particularly in Europe, feeling the economic pinch of Russia's war. These vehicles aren't Russian-owned yet, but there is plenty of Russian wealth falling under Belgian government control.
There's already 2.7 billion Russian assets that were blocked, were frozen, and then also almost 200 billion transactions that were blocked.
And the goods that have been seized so far, what happens to them? Who owns them?
The transactions, of course, are blocked, and the assets itself are frozen, so they cannot be used anymore. It doesn't mean that they become that the government owns them.
And all these vehicles we're looking at, they all say destination Russia.
Yeah.
In Zeebrugge, shipping terminal boss Mark Adriansson is on the front lines enforcing sanctions. Any vehicle bound for Russia, valued over $55,000, is impounded.
So for the moment we have 8,000 cars started. 8,000 already, yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, although we could get more.
A lot more. He says 120,000 vehicles bound for Russia a year transit his controls. Is already turning some away.
We are not there to store cars, we are there to handle cars and to do added value on cars.
Pressure on Adriansson's and Belgium will grow, the war far from over, and trade ties with Russia deep.
In the third quarter of last year, Russia was the European Union's largest maritime trading partner, according to EU data, and 1/3 of all those goods coming through ports like this in Belgium and just up the coast in the Netherlands.
It could all add up to potentially billions of dollars of goods that could be used to help Ukraine. But turning it into cash requires legal confiscation. Not an easy process. European parliamentarians are being warned by EU justice officials.
To get somebody's property confiscated, we need a crime. We are looking for legal solutions, money laundering, embezzlement, perhaps sanction circumvention.
Until then, seized goods and assets will age, while Ukraine's frontline fighters die for fresh weapons. Nick Robertson, CNN, Zeebrugge, Belgium.